Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, certainly the most interesting chart at the moment because the altcoins aren't doing much. Okay, there have been some meme coins that have actually moved, but the majority of coins isn't really moving a lot. I mean, to be fair, even Bitcoin isn't doing so much, but we've had a reaction to the micro support region. And that was something interesting because Bitcoin rallied quite nicely from the Friday low, but so far only in 3 waves. Yeah, so looking at the bigger picture, nothing has changed, of course. We're still looking here at our wave 4 correction. I am labeling that as a WXY structure in the white scenario, which is the short-term bearish count. In this scenario, one more low could happen. In the short-term bullish count, the low already formed of this correction and the bottom is already in. But the downside structure looks a little bit incomplete. Therefore, I am skeptical at this stage. At least the microstructure looks somewhat incomplete. But, you know, as I mentioned before, for us, the line in the sand is the 58,360 level. So as long as that level is holding, the yellow count has a chance. I will consider it. And as long as we're above support, well, again, it has a chance. It's not clear to me if it's really leading, okay, if it's taken the lead. I need to see more upside momentum for that, but I share with you the relevant support levels that you can use to look for entries or get positioned if you're interested on the micro level, yeah. Bear in mind, the two scenarios I'm tracking, short-term bullish, short-term bearish, they are both part of an overall bullish scenario. And the main support level is 50,700. So looking at the bigger picture, expectation would be either to rally from here or from down there, but below 50.7k, my overall bullish thesis will have to be revised, but we can't even get close to that level at the moment. So at the moment, the idea here is that this is just a sideways consolidation, corrective price action in an overall uptrend. This is so far at least healthy and nothing unusual about this correction. Before we go further and before we dive really into the microstructure, feel free to follow us on X, on Twitter. We share additional updates here throughout the day, also in between videos. Not as many as we share for gold members, okay? So if you're really interested in frequent updates, check out the gold membership, but posted here earlier today as well what Bitcoin needs to do to form a first 5-wave pattern to the upside, so you can check that out. Also, thank you for everybody who joined already. We recently launched our WhatsApp channel with some exclusive updates, news around MCO and so on. The markets, not only about crypto, this is really from our MCO Global perspective. And we now have 1,000 members there, I think within a week. So really, really appreciate all your support. Feel free to join us there. If you're interested, you can find the link here on X. Back to the microstructure, let's go to the 30-minute chart. Pretty much since that update on Twitter, not much has happened. We have seen, again, we can take the perspective that maybe we've bottomed already, but it's far away from clear. Okay, it's far away from clear. The rally was only in 3 waves so far. This year, the rally from the 1st of May was in 5 waves. So that gives us a first indication that we might have bottomed, but again, it's not confirmation yet. We need to hold 58,360, and at the moment, you know, it's possible that even this wave 2 bottomed here, but it's not, you know, all these potentials don't really matter. What is important now to watch for is, first of all, we can identify that the market turned around in the micro support area. Now that's great. That means it could have bottomed, but it needs to show us the next 5-wave move up. So far we have 3. The market can continue to move up in a 5-wave pattern as long as we're holding this newly added micro support area between 61,725 and 62,400. That's not really as a setup. This is just here to see, okay, as long as we're holding the 61.8 retracement, I could see that here as a diagonal pattern to the upside. And one more high could send us to around about 64.5k, maybe 65k. If these 5 waves form, then I will add another support area. If that one holds, then we have the next one too set up and then we can go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the bullish pathway. That's what it needs to do. If we break at any point now below 61,725, then we'll likely drop into that support area again. And then the red line will become relevant as key support below that level down to the next box around 55.3K. So it's actually very simple. We move from support to support. I can only move the support area when I get a 5-wave move up. Until then, this one here is relevant. And this here is really just to give you an idea of when it breaks. Hopefully that is clear. It's all about the 5 waves. So if we get one more high, I can add the next support area. If that holds, okay, we've bottomed with a high likelihood. It's all probability based, right? But yeah, the price action is slow. Bear in mind this week we have PPI data and CPI data, and that could be a catalyst we need to get this chart moving. At the moment, the market is just holding sideways. Quite a lot of economic data coming out this week. And that could generate some decent volatility later this week. So maybe tomorrow we already see a bit of movement, and then when CPI comes out, even a little bit more. I think the support levels should be really clear. The resistance area is also here on the chart. It's between 63K and 64.4. And at the moment, the market is only rallied in 3 waves. If we get 5, yeah, we have the next level of confirmation that we could have bottomed. Overall, throughout the day, not much happened. What was exciting a little bit was the move from the Friday low here, especially the rally from early like Monday morning to where we are now. But yeah, it's just consolidating. So at the moment, it definitely price action would allow for one more high. It's looking like it. I'm leaning towards it as long as we're holding above that micro support there at 61,725. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.